I was really hoping by not resetting checkpoint it would give me a better checkpoint there. Oh, I did it again, because I keep forgetting to manually reset the fucking timer. I'm still so goddamn pissed that I have to do this every goddamn time I forget to reset the timer, or I have to manually reset my fucking gold. Oh, you! Shut your mouth and look at my speed run. How you doing, Kyros? Well, I haven't managed to get past the second level of the game today, so I'm a little bit frustrated. I keep making some dumb mistake in the second section of the level. Trying a setup where you use your Xbox for my stream, but phone for chat. That's fair. I can agree with that. On the fucking wall. Yeah, could you transfer me better wrists? I feel like I would probably prefer better wrists at this point. Holy shit, I actually had a clean helmet grab for once. A low 205. Let's go. Might have been a little rough at the start, but a clean helmet grab, yay. Only got 2 of those left though, unfortunate. Dude, why am I leaning forward like this? I don't play like this. I don't lean forward like that. I sit back like this. And if I want to fucking get closer, I scoot myself closer. That's why I have a fucking deck for my keyboard and mouse that zooms in and zooms out. Come on, Fluff. What are you fucking doing? Tell your province to stop blowing smoke over here. No can do, bud. Because if it stops blowing over here, it has a 50% chance of going over to me instead. And I'd rather not. Yo, dude, no way. Green out of the gauntlet again? No way. No fucking way I'm green out of the gauntlet again, dude. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. What language is the audio in? It's in Mandarin. Exclamation point language will have the bot explain why. Fucking... What do we do here? At a certain point, I'm gonna have to just accept any bad bullshit that comes out of the ravine segment or whatever. Yeah, it's faster. Like I said, exclamation point language will explain, basically. 38 seconds faster. The bot isn't correct, it's 38 seconds faster, but yeah. It is 38 seconds for the record. The bot isn't correct, but yeah. That man tried. He tried. There's gotta be something I can mantle on. Yeah, no, it's a significant time save. I mean, like, considering top Mario runners will literally play on Japanese for 3 seconds of time save in 120 star, you know, 36 seconds, 38 seconds is a significant time save. I just remember, like, the day I swapped to Mandarin, the day I swapped to Mandarin was kind of ridiculous. Because that stream, I'm pretty sure I got like 5 or 6 golds in my first run. Alright. Again, I just gotta accept any, like, bad fucking, at a certain point, I just gotta accept any bad ravine segments and just roll with it. The Chinese propaganda? Yeah. No, playing in Mandarin is definitely Chinese propaganda. You got it. But yeah, there's 2 other commands, exclamation point AH and exclamation point ESA. I'm supposed to be the sellout here. Listen. The People's Party of China is definitely not a communist, fascist nation. Alright? Definitely not, Smile. Okay. Memes aside, though. I am a speedrunner. If the language that was fastest... I am a speedrunner. If the language that was fastest was fucking, like, Klingon, I'd run it in Klingon. Simple as that. I forget that you gave me enough bits to have word for 2W. But I would do exclamation point ESA for the record, because that is an exciting command. It make me happy. I'm a big man streamer. Well, it's more like I'm a big man speedrunner now, but still, yeah. I have also noticed a significantly higher rate of acceptance to speedrun marathons when I submit Titanfall 2 to it. It's almost like Titanfall 2 is a really good speed game or something. Who would have thought? I am excited to do it at ESA, though. Oh, no. Fuck, I jumped one too many times. God damn it. Well. That makes this battery 1 inherently bad, no matter how good the rest of this goes. Yeah, 706. 706 is... It's not the worst, but anything above 705 just kind of makes me upset. Why does this keep happening to me lately? Do I need to turn my fucking camera more to the goddamn right? I can't believe I'm needing to practice a goddamn slant boost of all things. $739. Yeah, at a certain point, I've just gotta accept these bad runs and move on. Dude, how did I fucking miss a slide hop, dude? Why did that grenade take so long to explode? What? That grenade definitely took longer to explode than normal, right? Yeah, stands the reason that the moment I have a good battery, a bad battery one is the moment I have a good ravine. Stands to reason. Still not gonna matter all that much because it's still gonna be like a... Seriously? Fuck off. 915. That could have been like a 912. I knew that first grenade was bad, but I didn't think it would be all three of them lived bad. That's so unfortunate. Whatever, I'm just gonna roll with this. This is gonna lose time, it's gonna feel really bad, but I'm just gonna roll with it. Well, maybe you should be here more. Smile. That's fine, no. Yeah, the only thing I can hope for here is like a perfect Titan tutorial. Stretching my wrists as much as I can, man, but it doesn't feel like they're improving. That was a little bit sloppy, but it was still faster than the normal strat. Yeah, maybe this doesn't lose time. This is definitely an unhappy face, though. Now it still loses time. It's like 25-ish seconds after I kill the thing. Damn. Oh, well, never mind. It's not 25-ish seconds. It's not 25-ish seconds. I can't believe I still saved time on that. I honestly can't. I didn't realize that what I thought was so bad was still actually enough to save time. But here we are, I guess. In the green, baby. Probably the only time in the run I'm gonna be in the green, baby. Until, like, late game. It's good to see you here, though, Pat, for real. We used to hang out a lot, and I know we don't much anymore, but you're still one of my best friends. You're still my boy. Clean. Low 121. Clean. Let's go. Barry fucking shot me, dude. How could Barry do this to me? That guy got in my way. Thank God I still got on the wall. Ah, I looked over too early. Dude, I fucking hate the EPG. Or the L-Star. You lose so much speed getting hit by the L-Star, dude. One guy bumped me there. That was an insane bump launch. Like, no joke, that was one of them insane as fuck bump launch. Holy shit, what the fuck? That was a 351 embark. Holy shit. After all of that at the start of the stream, I just pull out a 351 embark. What the fuck? That's insane. Holy shit. Well, speaking of insane, you were not invited to Kane's party, and that's why you're dead. Well, another runaway hero with an SRS Vanguard class Titan. Woo! Now we're talking. Bringing a knife to a knife fight. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. That's like a 9 or 10 second gold. God damn. That's like a 9 or 10 second gold on this stage. Well, shit. Now it's gonna be impossible for me to match this Blood and Rust for a while. I have this habit of whenever I get a good Blood and Rust, I don't gold Blood and Rust for like 2 or 3 weeks after that, bare minimum. In the worst case, it's gone on for like 3 months without a gold. I did just gold it like yesterday, I think, but like, goddamn, it wasn't by that much. Wow, that's actually almost an 11-second gold, actually. What the fuck? Yeah, it counts as 11 on the sum of best. I have a 125 flat sum of best, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck?
安德森少校走的是这条路，他可能是到汇合点的前进。我建议我们继续前进，小心前进。
34 embark, that's really good. Hey, no worries, Kiros. Thanks for dropping by, though, dude. We super appreciate it, and hope to see you soon. I double jumped because I ran off the wall. Damn, that sucks. I double jumped because I ran off the wall on accident. Okay, I just gotta take that safe. I just had to take that safe at that point. Could have been really fast otherwise, but better safe than sorry, as they say. That was like last possible second disembark. Too bad BT ran the fuck away from me, but that was legit like last possible second disembark. Love the time loss though. Big fan. Big fan of the time loss there. God damn it. No extended slide hops, please. I'd rather not. Did I really just lose my Eva? I did. Because he died over top of the button, so it overlapped hitting the button and picking up the Eva. Or picking up the Mozambique. Well, that fucking sucks. That was a dumb amount of time loss, but fuck it, Abyss 1's really hard in all helmets. I'll take it. Where do I get an EVA 8? Right, at the platform. If I'm fast enough, I can get an EVA 8 at the platform. I don't know of any other location I can get an EVA 8 except for there right now. Yeah, hit that fucking tree. Please tell me I can wall run here. Yeah, thank God. I'm just gonna go on this one. I was kind of slow. I don't necessarily think I could get to that other one in time. And at this point, I need a second to just like calm my nerves, I guess. There we go. Swaginos and a half on that one. 可能有共通出口，建议你沿着平台的动线走。体育，这设施十分危险，小心生产线上的机械。Kind of almost glad I got pushed by that. Are you fucking serious, please? Damn it. Good checkpoint at least. Don't lose too much time for that. It could have been way worse with a bad checkpoint. Like with a bad checkpoint, that turns from like bad to really fucking bad. So I'm just glad that was a good checkpoint. I can take a little bit of time loss just because of the massive amount of time save I got from Blood and Rust there off of that ridiculous gold. And here is my evade. Okay. That's a bit low and a bit to the right. This'll have to do for now. I gotta stretch my hands. Or my wrists. It's not the bottom part of my wrist this time, and it's not like they feel stiff. There's like this weird pain, I guess. It's not like it's like a dull ache almost. It's not like a feeling stiff. It's not like a piercing pain either. It's really weird. Well, we got a really good checkpoint at the least, so we only lost at most like 7 or 8 seconds, assuming that we don't fail dome launch. Had I got a bad checkpoint, that could have been insanely bad. Beauty. Alright. That's the first 30 minutes of the run down and done. Still got another hour or so. A little bit under an hour. Ideally like an hour and 25. Ideally like an hour, no, not like an hour. Ideally, like 54 minutes or something like that. You know? I was right about the 7-second part. Yeah, it really sucks, man, because I was like 25 seconds ahead, but I don't know. I can't be super upset about that. I side jumped. Whoops. At least I don't lose a super large amount of speed for that, but side jumping there does suck. .58 embark. That is the best goddamn pace I've had on this in a long time. Prowler's getting in my way today, dude. I literally refuse. Are you serious? How? I just want to know how. I just want to know how I didn't make that. Get over the rocks, please. I've already lost enough time as is. Well, I suppose when you comment on how good your pace is, you're bound to get some bullshit happening. Rip my fucking time save, dude. God, and the worst part is, the absolute worst part about that is I only lost like 10 seconds. That's the absolute worst part, and I'm still in the green, despite that mistake. That is kind of dumb. That I'm barely in the green off of that still. I should be in the red. Well, this is basically the last place I can save any time until Beacon 2, so let's pray. Interesting. Damn, dude, that side jump sucks. And hitting that lip also sucks. Could have been a sub 1 easily, but it was like a sub 102. Could have been a sub 1 easily, but the side jump and then the caught on the lip and then not having enough speed to ride up that thing properly. Well, that just fucking sucks in every capacity. There's no capacity where that just doesn't suck.
安德森死后，特殊作业217的控制权就转移给你了。库珀铁玉，恭喜你获得擢升。以下为反抗军 SRS 的布里格斯指挥官所简报的安德森的任务。
Well, that's one way to get up here.
T.U. 安德森少校所收集的数据显示不完整，我们有责任坚守并完成特殊作业217。建议我们在继续前先找到安德森的晚带装置。
我们应该怎么办？
我们的任务已更新。
Somebody tells me I'm not getting FTL, and that basically makes me sad.
在你调查设施已取得情报和丢失装置时，我会待在这里扫描环状结构。
一定有比较简单的方法，弟弟。
我会想办法。
Man, too early on that punch. Alright, let's see what we can do. I jumped way too early. Like, it wasn't even funny how early I jumped. Yeah. I expected as much. With how everything post Blood and Rust has gone, I sort of expected as much. I just jumped too early. I got way too antsy. So, not ultimately upset about that. Dude, why didn't I get on the fucking wall? That was like a high 59, low 1. That's fine, I guess. Hey. Stop that. God, I keep getting caught on things. That's a bit slow, but I'm just gonna play that safe. There might be a little bit of time save here. I have no idea. I start losing time. Yeah, a little bit of time save. I guess I gotta take the time save where I can get it for right now. Okay. 似乎曾做过些什么，导致这些先存的自动保全系统现在对你有些敌意。上怪超载了，大家赶快撤离！ Okay. Let's just not fuck this up. BT. Just no fuck this up, let me tell you something. Three. That's good, I guess. Okay, I need to do something real quick.
很好，铁玉，扫描完成。如安德森发现的 ，INC 可能使用这个武器的完成版对反抗军的哈莫尼星进行攻击。我们的旅程离结束还早呢，必须将这数据回传舰队。
Just a little bit slower. The tiniest bit slower. That's so... Actually considers it faster somehow. I'm not entirely sure. But... Well, either way, that was on par with PB, so I should be happy about it. I've got to do something here. Because, like, I am... What is my phone? Oh, my phone's right here. Why did that sound like it was coming from behind me? It sounded like my phone's sound was coming from behind me. I have no idea why. Hopefully that satisfies my stomach for a bit. Okay. Let's do this.
库珀铁玉，安德森死了，但只要能和舰队重新连线，我们就能完成他的任务。前方的星际信号台刚好派上用场。铁玉，信号台就
Well,
在
that
前方。
sucks.
扫描显示能量运作低下，可能需
Yeah,
要
I've
维
spent
修
too much time here, so I've gotta do that to get my health back. Otherwise, I would have died.
注意，我发现了许多未知目标。发现敌人，这些潜行者似乎被输入指令。
I'm just gonna hope that one despawns. Oh my god, no. My speed.
注意，我发现雾中包含有毒化学物质。已启动铁玉模式。铁玉，我发现信号
No,
控制室中
dude.
有反抗军，他们正在求救。
I should have killed it.
敌人已消灭，做得好。这场胜利是我们良好战斗
That's an
效率。
insanely large amount of time loss. Like, a genuinely large amount of time loss.
被消灭。
That's the first time in a long time I haven't gotten a decent skip, and it's my own fault. I should have just killed that guy. Sending it was not the right play there. So,
上尉，
it's my own damn fault.
我们没办法控制它，也许有像这样的东西才能重新启动它。不过这个已经坏了。
名称：电弧装置，功能：产生高达5兆焦耳的能量。
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of time loss.
知道那是什么？
你能修吗？
没办法，单一
Man, I'm not gonna get this fucking 126, am I?
根本不是人为所建的。
了解了。库珀铁。
Yeah, this is basically just...
在设施分台里
God damn it, man. I almost have 3 minutes of buffer time, and I legitimately can't do this. This is ridiculous.
祝你好运。
3 minutes of buffer time, dude. And I can't PB. Well, that basically just outright kills any potential of beating Sway. I'd have to get ridiculous times and keep golding.
接至你的头盔抬头显示一根间进度，频道随时开启，供你需要时使用。
It's fuck off. Why? Because I'm standing on something. There's something I can stand on down there, apparently. Did you guys know? Did you guys know there's something I can stand on down there, apparently? $42. Disgusting. If I double jumped later, that was fine. It's my own fault. Damn it. I'm upset. I literally spent 30 minutes practicing that fucking setup for Fast Fans. And then every single possible aspect of it that could have gone wrong went wrong. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, what the fuck? Like, every single aspect went wrong. Like, I went lower than I was supposed to there, higher than I was supposed to there. I couldn't get a double jump to give me the height I needed there. And then I just fucking made a mistake on the last thing that could have gone wrong. Just... What is the point of practicing for 40 fucking minutes if you don't even get the chance to do it right? Because everything goes wrong. I'm just so fucking upset at myself right now. I want to put on a good performance. I want to get this fucking 126. Only way I'm getting a 126 is if I play to my golds on the next 3 stages and gold fucking gold weapon.
IMC 朝着这里来，
非常有可能。
能透过旁路连通模组吗？没办法，长官，除非你想象整个 IMC 电路展开，我们得手动修复这模组。
铁玉，看来又得靠你了。
希望你不介意再冒一次险，铁玉。你得到现场修复信号台，并尽快赶回来。
已启动铁玉模式。
I think the fact that I only lost... What is going on, dude? Right, that's the fucking glitchy animation that happens when you load out swap while sprinting and don't change your fucking... Don't re-sprint, that's what happens. Dude, BT would not get out of the way, even though that's my own fault. BT definitely just wouldn't get out of the way.
我的扫描器发现了运作中的连线锁定模组，东北方428公尺。我的分析结果显示，
Well,
只是唯一的办法。我
only
能够
thing to
将
do
你
here
越
is
过去
hope that I don't fuck up curveball. I hate that I'm continuing this run, but like my sum of best is still a minute.
风力3节，风向274，距离95公尺，投掷质量89公斤。相信我。 IMC 运输船正朝着你过来。
A14，我们正在调动部队行进，预计3分钟抵达。在体育显露信号台看到他，全靠你了，布里斯克。A14，发现敌方铁域，正朝你方向前进，请回复。
我有保全单位50里赫特，马上到信号台。Finding Klanaman。
Well, at least curveball went well.
K14 收到没？回答我。K14 收到。第1 K1 进军 A2，快让士兵着陆，快点！
发现连线锁定模组，检查抬头显示。
所有单位 K14 没有回应，准备进攻目标所在的信号台4号。信号台4号座台上。
That's enough of a boost to still make it. 405, that's good.
位于天线的投射器中。
How you doing, Gibney?
铁域的意图不明，他可能是要把我们调离泰坦。
连线锁定模组连接中断。
盯着体育，泰坦另有打算。
协议2，任务更新，获得连线模组。我们等你回来，库珀。
注意进入维修模式。
Just relaxing. That's sick. I just side jumped, and please just quick spawn me. Okay, thank God. I'm a little bit frustrated, mostly at myself. And my wrists are definitely telling me that like I shouldn't be doing this, but also, what have my wrists ever done for me? Okay. Mistake happened, and it certainly did suck.
天行者机会。穿法。
Thank you, Smitty. I need something to spawn. No.
目标消灭。
Please kill the last one, BT. Anytime now, dude. Okay, thank God. Yeah, I'm just really frustrated at myself because, like, in most situations with this game, I've been able to PB with 2 minutes of buffer time fairly consistently. But I'm currently almost at 3 minutes. I'm at 2 minutes and 50 seconds worth of buffer time between my sum of best and my PB. And, like, I haven't been able to PB. And this just doesn't feel good. This is still technically one of the best pace runs I've ever had in the beacon. And I am, like, 24 seconds behind. But I could go even with my PB coming out of this stage. And then I have massive time save in the last 2 levels. So, like, all things considered, this run is by no means dead. But I'm not happy with it, because I don't like being 24 seconds behind coming into this split. Like, I've almost lost 2 full minutes to my sum of best, and that's what's frustrating me. I know it's just a fact of speedrunning, and, like, the fact that I have such a big buffer means that, like, you know, eventually once I get a good run, I'll get a good PB, but I want a bigger PB, dude.
接近中。反恐军部队封锁控制室，发现敌人。
收到，我封锁中，我们会在这里提供支援。
注意，发现异常活动，可能是敌方泰坦。
MC 听着，现在要升任军衔，也想取人性命。
Ah, I don't think that's gonna work.
发现敌方泰坦，看到这里，没地方跑了。
敌方泰坦到底，
让他活着离开。
That'll have to do.
你们统统都该死！
Alright, Richter. If you cooperate here, I can actually potentially get a gold. So I'd like to ask you to cooperate. If that's alright with you. Yeah, it was still faster to just sit there and let him blow. Well, that's a gold. As much as I don't like the fact that that was a gold, that's a gold. Because I nailed curveball, and while I did fuck up the return on zipless, I pretty much nailed everything else, so that's a gold. Actually, what am I moving around for? I should be stretching my hands.
有效，通讯能量达25%攀升中，60%很好，快到了80%，信号强度达最大能量，准备发送。
广播资料流中，等候回应。
Anyway, like, this run is definitely still on good pace. Like, it's easily on PB pace because of the time save I have in the last 2 levels. It just doesn't feel good. That's the full fact of the matter. Is it just doesn't feel good.
坚守任务，回报情报给隶属 SRS 单位的舰队。
清楚收到，很高兴听到你们还在下面，我们现在正在接收资料。泰坦
BT7274. Your data recorder says your original pilot was KIA. Correct. Captain Laitai Lastimosa was killed in action. I am now linked to an acting pilot, Rifleman Jack Cooper. Wait a minute. Lastimosa linked you to a rifleman? Yes, he had no other options. Understood. We'll get you transferred to a fully qualified pilot. Objection. Cooper is my pilot. Our combat effectiveness rating now exceeds 90%. Request permission to obtain this link. You're lucky our backs are up against the wall, BT.
该庆幸我们无计可施，
Permission granted.
准许授权。
That's high praise coming from a machine,
这台
Cooper.
机器很赞许你。
Thanks to your scan data of the Ark, we've tracked its energy signature right here to a base on Titan.
的理工星基地上。
Fuck, I fucked the lineup.
多，快走吧。
Anyway, that is a 4-second gold. Alright, cool. 4-second gold, that is probably improvable by another 5 seconds at bare minimum. Maybe 10 seconds with a really optimal thing. Okay, cool. So now I have a 124 sum of best in this category. And I am 5 seconds off of having 3 minutes of buffer time between my PB and my sum of best. And we're in the green! Woo!
听着 ，IMC 研发。
So I have to first a gold here. I know the gold is beatable, but at the same time, like, you know, it's not gonna be easy to get the time I want here. That's for sure. So we'll see how it goes. I think a sub 5 in all helmets is 100% doable, but I'd need to really work at it. Right now, I think I should just be aiming to get within 10 seconds of this gold for right now.
我们把这座墙拆了。
The funny thing is, if I played to my gold for this stage and the next stage and then golded the last stage, I hope I didn't just kill myself there, because that was really bad. I forgot to bring out sword block. Guy really doesn't want to get killed, I guess.
按照地下入口。特异攻击。
Where'd that North Star go? There he is. Or that brute, I guess. Well, I had to kill 2 anyway, so I guess like that doesn't that brute running away doesn't particularly matter all that much, but it certainly does suck.
一路4号、8.2号封锁这个区域，设定好库珀铁域，继续努力。BT， 库珀铁域，跟我来，走吧。
BT, why are you running? BT, why are you running?
还有新泰坦在前面。
Oh my god!
控制转给铁域。
Sarah, get out of the fucking way! Oh my god, this is awful. And because Sarah damaged him, I don't have core. Well, thanks, BT.
准备前登机。
Thank you, you stupid fucking machine.
发现敌方泰坦。
剑河系统。知道，侦测到细节的。
That is such a ridiculous amount of time loss.
前面有个电梯。
Sarah's right here, so, you know, it's not that bad, but god fucking damn it, dude. This is worse than my last run here.
已启动。
The last run here, I at least got here at like 337. Holy shit, dude. I'm actually pissed. That's actually such a ridiculous amount of time loss. I think I'm legitimately like 30 seconds in the red off of that.
我认为你可以拿到体育证书了。
I shouldn't have activated that. Well, I got any percent on the brain out of nowhere.
正会。
Well, did I say 30 seconds? I meant a minute.
上上，敌军来袭。
Because if you disembark during Sword Core, you can't bring it out again.
Nine.
99%, dude. Fuck off. The first half of this time loss really isn't my fault, because BT really fucking screwed me over by just dashing as far as he fucking could away from me. But the second half is entirely my fault. Like, the second half work of the time loss is entirely my fault. Like, that might honestly be enough to kill PB, even with all of my time saved in the next 2 levels.
最后检查完成，所有系统正常。他们要走了，我们得拿下那艘船，别让他们逃了。到那边的坡道。
Fucking yikes,
布里
dude.
斯克，这是史龙，深柜朝你那去了，不让毒蛇接手了。
So frustrated. I'm just so frustrated. How? What? Okay, I wasn't holding W.
上船。
Okay, you know what? Whatever. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve a PB. I definitely do not deserve a PB. 100,000,000% do not deserve a PB. I forgot the menu for Ion. Did I miss a helmet? Tell me I missed a helmet. I didn't miss a helmet. Cool. How the runs going? They're garbage. I hate them all. And this one's still technically on PB pace. Okay, so I definitely just lost like 4 seconds off of that for sure. Because I forgot the menu for Ion. I'm not here. My brain is just not here. I don't want to PB this. This run doesn't feel good. It feels bad in every capacity. I hate this run. But it's still on PB pace. Because I have 3 minutes of buffer time between I have almost 3 minutes of buffer time. I have 2 minutes and 55 seconds of buffer time between my PB and my sum of best.
深水1号、深水2号，中了！自由轨道确认装备深水炸弹。
Thanks for stopping by, Crummy. I'm definitely a little bit tilted right now, so when this run either resets or finishes, I'm going to take like 5 minutes and I'm going to get like a snack. And just like drink some milk or something. Airborne bogey acquired. Visual clear. I've got good tone.
有我在，小子。准备好。
Honestly, I kind of want to fail Barker skip like 4 times. I want to give myself an excuse to reset. I really do. It's such a dumb thing to say, right? But that's how tilted I am. God, I'm turning into Bumpkin.
布里格斯指挥官，我是黑鸟6师，我们可以到达那里。谜题与我们上去。
收到。
How did that make it? Excuse me?
库珀，您好。
How the fuck did that make it? I don't believe that should have made it for a second.
目标左方。
库珀，我会在可能范围内。跳得好，库珀，我们会前者先行者。
And of course it gives me an amazing 6-4 seed. Like, of course it gives me an amazing 6-4 seed. Yeah, I guess this run is just meant to be. Like, I guess it is just meant to be. Because if I'm gonna make that Barker skip, and that 6-4 seed is what I got, then fuck it. I guess I'm just finishing this run. Fucking end me, dude. Why did you get in my way? That was a bad clear, but whatever.
马耳他的甲板上还有防空炮台在启用中，靠近
Basically whatever at this point.
炮台，交给我。库珀做得好，掩护火力不赖，有我罩着。布里格斯指挥官，我们也需要你的协助。
收到，贝尔，我来了。这座舰桥通过那边的停气坪，有点子吗？
I actually can't believe I just did that.
这座舰桥通过那边的停气坪，有点子吗？我是布里格斯。
At least the checkpoint is good,
关上门，保持平稳。
but
他脑袋坏了，他们在后面。跟我来。哎，同志在哪？反抗军部队已登上马耳他，所有保全部队前往停机坪层。重复，行动代码，保全部队前往停机坪。快找掩护！
please stop doing this.
室内安全，剑桥就在上面。
跟我来。我们加油，坚持。
Apologies for the loud sound you're about to hear. Or you are hearing, rather. There's nothing I can do for some reason to lower that sound. Well, this would have been bad at any percent, because Gates really trolled me, but I guess this is just kind of okay. If this saves any time, I'll be happy.
看看64怎么做的。库珀，准备好了吗？好了。破开，破开，破开！
Now, if it doesn't crash or kill me, then yeah, this arc was just meant to be.
就是这么做。60包在我身上，库珀，去上回的操控台解除剑桥的枪炮。布里格斯指挥官，马耳他已拿下。
收到64。 库珀，继续掌控剑桥，使用电子刀在天龙星后方右转。巴克将 BT 带回给库珀。
没问题，我来了。等一下，铁人。
所有飞行员除掉敌人，到天龙
This
星
is a
汇合。
bad angle. I really don't like it.
是你的泰坦库珀，保姆任务完成了。
Surprised that didn't kill me, honestly. Like, genuinely surprised I didn't crash or get killed there.
将控制权转交铁狱。
Well, let's hope I don't fuck up Viper Zerg. Voodoo 1, Viper's on station. Your run ends here, pilot. The RNG belongs to me. No time to save. No run to bless. I'm dead. I was kind of really hoping those missiles would kill Viper. You know what?
登上天龙星并守护圣火。
I'll just stay.
我们会准备启动。
库珀，我要扔了。
Fuck. Oh, my acid reflex just really kicked in there. Jesus Christ. Oh, it hurts.
计算中。
Alright, so this is not great. Between the checkpoint reload, the slow gun clear, the relatively slow, between the slow gun clear, the relatively slow, room clear, the bad Viper Zerg, and then the checkpoint reload, I think this does save time, but it saves very little. Because I'm already losing time, technically, at this point. Yeah, okay, so it saves, I want to say about... It's a 947, I think, so it saves about 12 seconds. Sorry, it saves about 10 seconds, I want to say. It's not awful, but it's also really not great either. It really was just saved by that Barker in 6-4 though, like straight up. It was just straight saved by that Barker in 6-4.
无法到达圣柜，库珀，我需要你的帮忙。
Does it normally kill you? No. When you're doing that flying segment, where you have to fly your ship behind the other ship, it does not normally kill you. However, when you do Barker skip, there becomes a chance, based on the... I'm not entirely sure what causes the crash, but the fall timer isn't properly disengaged when you're doing that if you do Barker skip. So you can get killed by the fall timer during that, and then you could also potentially crash, so I was kind of really surprised that I didn't crash there. I'm saving in less than 10 seconds, actually. Where am I? How much am I saving? Basically 10 seconds, so I was right the first time. Well, technically PBable. You know, this is what we like to call PBable. I have 15 seconds of buffer time to PB. So here we are. This York problems are not my concern. Once you have delivered the Ark as per your contract, your payment will be transferred by the IMC. Just have my money ready. I'll get you your precious cargo, you useless niff. Oi, Titan! You're gonna open up and give me what I want. Voice command, not recognized. Let me just rip it out of them. We can't risk it. The Ark's unstable. Listen, hero. You have what's mine, and I want it back. Go on, tell your Titan to open up. About what? His feelings? Still trying to be a hero, eh? I have a lot of dust running on this contract, my friend. So tell your Titan, if he doesn't open up, I will shoot you in the head.
铁
Pilot
翼
in
陷入危
jeopardy.
机，
Ocular
视觉系统
systems
达到临界
marginal.
无法
Cannot
利用
visually
视觉
acquire
找到
pilot. Ah, stand him up. You see him now? Right here. Right here. Yeah? You see him now? Functions compromised by severe. I don't care how broken you are. I know deep down something still working there. Now open up, or I'm going to shoot your pilot in the head. You still remember numbers, don't you? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? That's the problem with teams. If you don't win together, you die together. Alright, so I have... How much time save do I have here? 30 seconds... 39 seconds of time save right now. 39 seconds of time save. I golded the last time I got to fold weapon by 4 seconds, and that didn't have pre-charge. Oh my god, the acid reflux is actually just kicking my ass, dude. Jesus Christ. I hate it. I hate it so much, dude. Shit makes me cough like crazy, and I hate it.
在这里，库珀，我没办法完成任务了，但你还可以。
Get that peanut butter. I'll try.
拿去，你需要
I have 15 seconds of buffer time in theory. In practice, I probably have more like... If I get pre-charge in practice, I have more like 26. So if I like matched my PB but got pre-charge, I could get at least an 11-second gold. And I know for a fact that I was a bit sloppy with the fight, which caused me to not get pre-charge in the first place, so... In general, I know that my fold weapon still has gold potential. Just saving time here isn't gonna really do anything for me, though. I wasn't comfortable with that. I slowed down for safety. That's so bad. That's such a bad start. A legitimately really bad start there. Seriously? That didn't give me a wall run or anything? It just bounced off? It just bounced off and didn't even give me a double jump either. That's the worst part. It didn't even do like a wall bump. It just bounced off and didn't give me anything. And that's okay, I guess. I made it, at least backed it up relatively quickly, but that was just really shit. Unfortunately.
嗨，杰克。
I definitely made up the time with the quick backups, at the very least.
将控制转给你。
库珀，我正在对 IMC 全力开火，但还是无法阻止折叠时空武器。你必须进入控制室。布里格斯指挥官呼叫所有战斗岗位，我让你们火力支援库珀和 BT， 尽全力掩护他们。
好，收到，执行中。
库珀，到山坡上，我们掩护你，快，继续前进，别落后了。
Okay. So I gotta remember I'm Ronin, so I need to go up 2 for Brute. Up 2 for Brute. Get up the hill, please.
我们是不是来晚了？但是你来的正好，马尔他还剩多少弹药？我们已经拿下很多事，别担心，库珀，我们罩你。库珀，我们在前方追踪布里斯科和斯隆，圣会在他们手上，继续前进。
瞄准系统启动，准备就绪。
我们必须全力阻止 IMC 启动折叠时空武器。如果失败，
Okay,
反抗军的哈姆尼星
Fuck
将被
no!
摧
Don't
毁。
fall. Why? What did I do to deserve that? Falling all the way down like that.
人员注意，我是马德将军，佣兵已将圣柜送达，准备折叠时空武器。
开启折叠时空武器能源系统，启动瞄准反馈。
目的地设成反抗军星球哈莫尼。
瞄准系统启动，哈莫尼星，坐标264.588，载入。
Can I get this fucking helmet? Jesus. Okay. I can still PB, I think. If I get pre-charge, I can definitely PB, but it's up in the air. That was really bad. That was a lot of time lost that really shouldn't have happened.
这个免费奉送。
当我看着你这身铠甲，大胆的起伏。圣会接受器让你们阶段干扰它。时空无限程序通过第2阶段，坐标已锁定，自由转向。行星路以哈莫尼。 就是不认输，对吧？
建核心启动。
对。折叠时空武器通过阶段3，计算空间折叠投入中。没那么容易脱身。为了拯救你。折叠时空武器准备完毕，部署准备中。
Got pre-charge. Okay.
环轮动力达9%。
So, I'm pretty sure I can still PB. I can PB now. I'm not entirely sure, but getting free charge definitely makes it a better bet than not. That was a little bit fucking shit, though, because Sloane did a thing that she shouldn't have done, and she dashed forward when I put down that flame wall. Normally, she's just supposed to keep backing up. Now, there's a plus side and a downside of this. The plus side is that I got 100% core, so I could clear those other 2 titans a lot quicker. The downside is that I wasn't in the right position, so I had to improvise, which didn't end up working out. I also need to remember, if I'm quick swapping off of Scorch to try and get damage, I should quick swap down to Brute instead of up to Tone. I at least got pre-charge regardless, but yeah, this should be a PB. I don't like that it's a PB, but it should be a PB. Like, all this really does is make me more aware of the fact that I have a massive amount of time between my sum of best and my PB. And that you know, I'm only getting carried right now due to that. And I need to be playing better. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a snack. Like a small thing to chew on.
升到坐标，我们会过去。那你怎么过去？最好是这样。
After this.
祝你们好。
But we'll see.
布里格斯，完毕。
I can tell you for sure this doesn't gold. I lost way too much time getting helmet 2 and 3. Because I'd have to have been launched like 10 seconds ago, I think.
协议3，保护体育。
In order to gold, I'd have to land like,
相信我，
I'd have to be landing in the next 5 seconds in order to gold. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I just don't think it's happening.
复活，我们刚失去 BT 的讯号。
I don't want it to gold either way.
我在你的抬头显示上标好坐标，这里点可能在空中，这边没有可着陆的地方。
而且如果我飞越这片狼藉，你最好准时出现在那里。
铁玉，快走！我在追踪你，继续前进。
It actually golded. Are you serious? How did that gold? Fuck off. Ugh. That was like half a second gold. A little bit under half a second. Whatever. That's a mid 127, I guess. Off of an awful run. That's a PB. That's improvement. Now I don't have close to 3 minutes of buffer. I have... What was that? I was at 240 again. I'm back at 240. I had 255, and now I'm back at 240. I can get a better PV, so I'm definitely going to keep running. But hey, that's a PB. So, you know, the potential is there. And I still have a large amount of time save in the end game now. It's just in Trial by Fire and the Arc instead of the Arc and Fold Weapon. Beacon 1 time save, Beacon 2 time save. Oh, good time. Good time for my internet to shit the bed right after the PV. Alright, let's go post that in places, because it is a new PV. So we can share it around. What's this?
连线所部组连接中断。
信号台4号购台上的小队已阵亡，铁玉可能是要从那里发送信号。收到，就位于信号台4号购台处，等待拦截。
协议2，任务更新，获得连线模组，我们等你回来，库珀。
I'm swagging out on y'all right now. Consider yourself swagged on.
Hyper zipless. Fucking love that shit. Yeah, Bry's definitely right. I definitely can get a 124.5 in this category. I'm still gonna need a lot more time of, fucking... I'm still gonna need a lot more, like, you know, better, who is it? I'm still gonna need a lot better, what's the word here? How do I word? Word is hard. How do? New Titanfall 2, all helmets, PB. This run, all things considered, isn't great, but it's a good indicator that I still have a lot of potential in the category. And now we are under a minute away from second place. Let's go, boys. Swinging in a more positive light, even though all I was doing was bitching this whole fucking run. Oh my god, all I was doing was bitching this whole run. Didn't take you long to bust out another PB. I mean, I guess. But I think it's more so that I had 2 minutes... By the end of that run, I had 2 minutes and 55 seconds worth of buffer time between Sum of Best and PB. So, you know, I guess. What time do I need to take second place? I need a 1:26:43. Or lower to get second place. So I'm within a minute now. But this run sucks. Like, I'm gonna just say that straight out. This run sucks. Like, we can scroll through from the start here. I started off like strong, getting actual time save, but then this BT wasn't great. I had like 20 seconds of time save here, and I only got one of it. The Blood and Rust. Now, I popped the literal fuck off in the Blood and Rust. That is undeniable, right? I got, like, I think a 11-second golden Blood and Rust. It was ridiculous. It was really good Blood and Rust. But then I lost time here, lost time here, lost time here, barely gained any, didn't gain any, lost a shit ton, lost some there, and then Beacon 3 golded by 4 seconds, but I made a major mistake during it, so that can easily still be improved by 4 seconds. Lost a shit ton of time. Had 27 seconds, had like 22 seconds of time save, only got 10. And then we finally, you know, got the time save in fold, right? So there is still a large amount of time save left in this run. A large amount. If I just don't play bad in the places I have good amount of time save, then I think I can get a 126 easy. Okay. So, yeah, there's that for sure. Also, I did somehow gold the fold weapon, even though I absolutely fucked up my movement with Helmet 2 and Helmet 3. So again, I think that's just, again, an indicator that... I think this is just an indicator to me that, like, second place is entirely within my grasp. So that's how I've got to take it. I definitely gotta just take it that I can get a 126 in second place. In the meantime, though, I am what we like to call, in need of a snack. In need of something to put in my belly. So in the meantime, I'm going to go back to more runs. But, before that, I am just going to be right back. So I'll be right back. Save those splits. Live split. Let's play some music. For y'all, so you have something to listen to in the meantime. Okay, be right back. Wow, that's perfect timing, because I just fucking sat down. Okay. Beauty, though. That's a beauty. You know, I just realized I didn't do helmet verification. But I guess I'll just put this at the end of the VOD. Fuck. I guess I'll just put this at the end of the VOD. But, where is the thing? There it is. Input display. Yeah, there. 1, 2, 6, 9, 8, 11, 3, 3, 3. There you go. I'll just, like, when I highlight that and submit it, if I don't get a better PB, I'll probably just be like... Pardon me, Jesus Christ. I'll probably just be like... Helmet verification at X.